Hey, Travis kiddos, let's talk vocabulary. So, this week we've already gone over danger and partner, but I also have 5 other words for you. So, danger was something that could potentially be harmful or hurtful, right? And a partner is someone or something that you work with. So, you can work with a partner to accomplish something. And if there's danger around that could potentially hurt you, you want to be very careful or get out of there. The other words that we're going to focus on this week are dominant, instinct, beneficial, endangered, and behavior. So, again, we have those I've heard it, I know what it means, I can use it in a sentence, or I can explain it. And if you have never heard it, you don't have to put your hands anywhere. So let's go through them. Dominant. How do you feel about that? Do you know it? Do you know, or have you heard it? Do you know what it means? Could you use it in a sentence? And could you explain it? Toughest one. Dominant. Something or someone that is dominant is the most important or most powerful. So, you might have a dominant hand. If you write with your right hand and eat with your right hand and brush with your right hand, all of those things, that is your dominant hand. It's more powerful, more important than your left hand if you don't use your left hand for as many things. Dominant, most important or most powerful. Okay, how about instinct? Have you heard it? Do you know what it means? Could you use it in a sentence? Could you explain it? Instinct is something that you do without even having to think about it or having to learn it, right? So some people and animals do things without having to learn it. It's not instinctual for humans to come out walking, right? We have to learn and it takes time. But for other animals like giraffes, they can walk right away. So that's instinctual, or it's an instinct of theirs. Okay, instinct. And our next word is beneficial. Have you heard it? Do you know what it means? Can you use it in a sentence? Could you explain it? You can always take a second to pause to do one of those things. See how far you can get with it. Beneficial means that it's something that's good for you. So, living on protected land is beneficial for many wild animals because that way we won't have people coming in and harming their land or harming the animals. They are protected. Okay, it's good for them. Eating your vegetables, healthy foods is beneficial. It helps you grow stronger and stay healthy. So, beneficial is something that's good for you. How about endangered? So we talked about danger. Endangered is a slightly different thing. Have you heard it? Do you know what it means? Could you use it in a sentence? Could you explain it? Endangered means that something is in danger of dying out or becoming extinct. So, an endangered animal or plant means there are not very many of them left and they don't have maybe protected beneficial environments in order to thrive. Okay, so some animals are endangered right now. They're still alive, but they are on the way toward becoming extinct. And if we don't protect them and help them thrive and do well, they won't make it. But if we do help them, they might be able to survive and procreate and be okay as a species. So, endangered means means that you are in danger of dying out as a group. How about behavior? Have you heard it? Do you know what it means? Could you use it in a sentence? Could you explain it? I'm sure you've at least heard this one. Behavior. Your parents and your teachers might remind you to be on your best behavior sometimes or to change your behavior. Behavior just means a way of acting. So we might want you to be on your best behavior at times. So acting your very best, meaning paying attention, being respectful, being kind and polite, not hurting others. It would be your best behavior. Maybe it's not your best behavior and you're not acting how you should. But the word behavior means the way of acting. Okay? So, now, how do you feel about those words? Let's go back through them again. You can do the hands again. See if you feel a little more comfortable. Maybe you were here before, you had heard it, but maybe now you could think of what it means or even use it in a sentence. Let's check. Dominant. How do you feel about that? Dominant. Instinct. Beneficial. Endangered. And behavior. Hopefully you're feeling more comfortable with those words. You can rewind or go back and watch it again if you need a refresher. We will go through those words in the story, but now you have a heads up on what those words mean, and you might even already be ready to go over them. And you'll know what they mean when we get to them in the story. Have fun, keep learning that vocabulary, and happy learning.